Hello and welcome to episode 9 of our Hulk Ascension playthrough. If you've been following the series, you'll know that last episode we were decimated. We sent Thorisman's squad into extreme prejudice and only 2 Terminators made it out alive. Luke and Cineric. Stories of Brother Luke continue, but 3 members of that squad were killed. So we just have to sort out their attributes and their appearance. Get them into something vaguely squad-like. There we go. And this is our sergeant, so he's going to be sergeant of a melee squad though. So we're going to increase his melee skills, and we might give him lightning claws actually. Because who doesn't like lightning claws? Look at them. They're awesome weapons. 4 great long metal prongs covered in an electrical field that discharges on impact. Wonderful. And we're going to give him Blade Master. Is Blade Master we want? No, it's not Blade Master. It's Tear and Rend. That's right. Increases his chance to hit by 5%. And equipment-wise, we're going to give him the wonderful Tarantula Sentry Gun. Warren, rather mundane name, give him some proximity frag mines. Increase stats across the board where we can, and we're going to save those 2 points so that we can increase his skills later on. He's got quite a lot of willpower, strange. His appearance, give him a helmet. There you go, change his adornments. And there we go, that looks fine. And Tyus. Okay, and again, give him a helmet. Attributes. Increase those 2. There we go. And loadout. Nobody's got access. Got access to a better bolter. Give him the Master of Melee, so he's got a slightly better chance of hitting in close combat. Cineric, don't think he's got access to anything else. No. How about Warren? Yes, Warren can use the Chain Fist, so we'll give him that. And we'll give him the Master of Melee skill as well. It's got the feeling that those guys are going to be in close combat far more often than not. But this time we are going to take Eberic's squad through this mission and hope that they perform a little bit better. So Extreme Prejudice. We've got to fight our way through the Genestealer Horde, and it is a horde. Now if you've watched the last video, you'll see what I mean. And this is one of those points in the game where the difficulty level starts to ramp up. Space Hulk has an odd difficulty curve. About halfway through, the number of Genestealers you face suddenly increases and their toughness increases, and it can make things rather difficult. So, on this one, we have to make our way through to our exit here with at least 3 Terminators. Now last time, we took this route and we got to about here before being slaughtered. These big open corridors were just too much for the squad that I'd used. Now, we're going to go the same way again. Madness, you might say. But no, we're using a squad that's more adept at ranged combat. And with any luck, I'm hoping that that will allow us to winnow away the enemy and survive this time. There's that horrible word again, hope.
The Emperor's finest.
So let's see how we do. Well, squad.
In position.
Is there anywhere we could go up here? Maybe we should go straight on into this corridor. Let's try that. I'm going to use the same route. We're going to go straight forward this time.
Clear a path.
And I don't know how many spawn points we're facing.
Affirmative.
Last time there were a lot.
Contact.
First Gene Stealer contacts.
Thanks.
There's another one coming in. Okay. So, 4 to here and go on to Overwatch. Haha, look at this. Yes, our first. It's our long corridor here. And if we can get up to this intersection and maybe hope for the best. I'm not sure if there's going to be a safe place to place the torrential turret, because I think that it can be reasonably easily surrounded on this mission. If I put it in one of these long corridors, I think it's going to be relatively easily flanked. Unless I can find a way to perhaps navigate down here. I don't think there's a way through there. Doesn't look like it. But we'll see. We'll see as we get further along. Two shots, 2 kills. That's what we like to see. You can see the horde swarming up behind us. Heberick has already racked up, I think, 5 kills there. Quite remarkable. So we're going to slowly deploy into this corridor. Give ourselves a bit of breathing room. It's going to be a case of having to take it very slow and very steady.
Acknowledged.
Rather than rushing in.
Stay alert, brothers.
Not too much. We're not going to be able to go on to Overwatch this turn, which is a bit of a shame. We're going to wait until we get a bit further up to place the survey skull, and we have to start to advance very slowly in this one. It's going to be a mission where slow and steady wins the race, as they say. More flanking in from all around. Lots of misses. Yeah. Another step forward. Takes a shot, misses again. Overwatch. Reload. Cool the weapon down. Overwatch. Reload. Cool the weapon down. Actually, we can clear it like that.
Moving.
And if we can get here, send a Gouter Flame down, and then backtrack. Yes, we can. Okay. If we turn this way, take a step backwards. Move this guy here, turn him around, put him onto Overwatch. Back 1. Let's get a free shot. Seemingly not. And back 2. And Overwatch. Okay, now we've got a nice little defensive pattern set up. Next turn we'll bring our Terminators over a little bit. Put the Flamer in the middle so that we can cover doors as we come past them. See how they do this turn. Okay, he wasn't able to get through that door. That's good. And look, we saw that telltale green glow, which means we are facing acid Maw Gene Sealers. They are particularly unpleasant little buggers that explode when you kill them and shower the area with acid. This acid will eat through your Terminator's armor. Go here, put him on Overwatch. We're not going to open this door, and we're going to hope that this Gene Stealer exhausts itself bashing this door in, and then he'll get his Overwatch shot. Either that or we're going to end this episode rather early.
Order confirmed. Holding. Yes, my lord.
Don't see anything too scary
Stay
ahead of
alert,
us.
brothers.
Nothing too bad behind us either. Just this area here. Hathus, with any luck, will be able to kill this Gene Sealer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to have to kill 2 Gene Sealers at least, maybe 3. Let's see how it goes. Got with the first shot. 2, 3.
My bolter has jammed.
And that Gene Sealer got into
Enemy
melee.
inbound.
But we're okay. And what's that up there? That is something big. That might be a Patriarch, is it? It's big, whatever it is. Do not like. Okay, I'm gonna step forward with Hathus, Overwatch,
Protocol initiated.
reload,
Resuming
pull his
fire.
weapon down. Our Flamer is going to turn to the flank and cleanse this area with Righteous Fire. Take a step forward, and we're going to block this spawn point off. And took a shot, and that's a Broodlord. Yes. Sorry, I was calling them Patriarchs, which is of course what they were called in days past. They are now of course called Broodlords. And they are big. You see, they've got 4 AP, which is quite handy. They're not that fast. But they do have 3 hit points, as you can tell from the box out in the bottom corner there. And also he has 3 little red pips towards the top of the targeting reticle. Now, they're quite slow, so I don't have to worry too much about them. I'm just going to leave my guys on Overwatch there. Don't have to worry about this flank because it's been blocked.
Watching for enemy contact.
But we are going to put a Survey Skull down here so that in future
Let
we can
them
see if we have to
come.
worry about our back lines being compromised.
The enemy will fall before me.
Okay.
I have movement, brothers.
Good lord, look at all those G-Sears there. And down goes the Broodlord. Not so scary after all. Okay, let's try and move forward 2. We should be able to do that. And get us a bit of distance here. Reload. Oops, don't want to do that. Back up slowly. Go on to Overwatch. Cover this corridor here. And our Flamer will move forward. Might actually shoot a gust of flame back just to give us a bit of protection while we clear away from these doors. Because this can be quite a nasty area. You've only got 1 shot before they're in melee. Maybe 2 depending on how they turn and maneuver. And that can result in dead Terminators very quickly. So we're just going to see if we can put a wide gust. Not a wide gust, that's not going to do it. Maybe a focused fire. No. Doesn't look like we can block off that corridor. No. Okay, I'm going to leave him facing this way, so... No, so we can't defend there. Good if we took a step backwards. I wonder if that's worth it. I don't see anything up front that could get to us, so... Take a little bit of a risk, expose him a little bit more. There is a spawn point up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't reach him. And fire. Yeah, there we go. We'll just block that corridor off for a little bit because there's a lot of Gene Sealers pouring up this way. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pings coming towards us from that direction. And that's a lot of Gribblies. It's a lot of Gribblies indeed. Reload.
Order confirmed. Holding.
Put him into Overwatch. I think everybody's on Overwatch. Yes. Okay. Let's continue.
Targets.
Might be another Broodlord there. Ah. Okay. Terminator Gene Sealer with feeder tendrils. These are quite unpleasant. They affect the amount of AP you have to use and how effective you are in melee combat, which can really ruin your day quite quickly.
Weapon functional.
Pull his gun down. Move forward again. And then creep forward here. This isn't good, really.
The machine spirits have
What we
answered
could do
my
is
prayers.
try and see if this corridor will take us to where we want to go. By the looks of it, this might connect through. Hard to tell. There's no doors there for me to cheekily check. It might be worth just getting into this corridor, putting a tarantula turret down somewhere. Let's have a look. We'll see for now.
Stay
Overwatch.
alert, brothers. Yes, Commander. Overwatch.
Overwatch. 7 shots left. We are once again going to block off this corridor just to stop the Gene Sealers from getting to us this turn. I'm going to turn this chap round and let's hope for the best. One down. Yeah, and they are starting to pour up north. That's okay. You deal with them if they come north.
My weapon is jammed.
Got another jam there.
Target.
There are a lot of Gene Sealers to kill here. A lot of Gene Sealers.
My aim is true. Weapon
Take it
functional.
very slow and steady here.
Weapon functional.
We are going to have a chance of surviving this.
Overwatch protocol initiated.
I've got to say that new Incaladian Stormbolter is doing a lot of good for us
Clear a
so far.
Clear a path.
Oh, we got a shot at something. Where was that? Was that a Gene Seal all the way down there? If so, that was a pretty good hit, sir.
Weapon at the ready.
Overwatch. Reload and cool
Clear
down.
to fire.
Don't forget to put him into Overwatch.
Securing area.
Let's see. How are we doing now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So use another long fire. And if we put it there, we can get 2 Gene Sealers as well. And we're just going to face him forward so as we don't give any opportunities for free kills. And hope for the best.
No
Okay.
mercy.
I think we'll be able to draw some of these guys up north. Good lord, that was 3 AP to get there, and another one to turn, and then we can wash this area with fire to prevent any Gene Sealers coming up.
They
Does he
come.
block it? Yes, he does. Okay. So we're going to take a step here. And we are going to focus fire this corridor to cleanse it. There we go. Oh, one of them survived. And if he tries to move through here, he will still have to take another check for damage, and that could possibly kill him. That's the hope anyway. Move this guy around the corner.
Scanning for
Overwatch
any
again.
movement.
Clean and reload. Oh, sorry. Cool down and reload, I should say. We shouldn't have any problems here, so we're going to reload there. Move our other Terminators back. We don't have too much to worry about now from this side. So move him back up here into his guard place. Put him on Overwatch. And this guy can come back once. Twice. And onto Overwatch as well. Good lord. There is a lot of Gene Stealers still to come through. Is it worth going down these main corridors? It does give us a nice big field of fire, but it does allow the Gene Stealers to swarm out. But I think that's a better chance than risking Overwatch. Oh, that one did move, but he got blasted pieces. Okay, we've got Gene Stealers moving up, so obviously there is a way through there. Okay. So again, slow and steady wins the race.
Going into Overwatch.
What is going to be riding on these rear two? Now, he's got to move here to block off this spawn point, otherwise we're in trouble. Which means that we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still not in range, but it's going to be close. Again, our flamer is going to have to prove its worth here. We can do that, or we could do that. I would hit 3 Gene Stealers there, 2 Gene Stealers there. Block the corridor either way, so we're going to fire to this side. My god. What I wouldn't give for a librarian about now. A librarian would make very short work of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Brother Damien, you are going to have to be doing a heck of a lot for us this turn, sir. Just reload his weapon there.
Affirmative. Clear to fire.
I hope for the best.
Going into
We've got
Overwatch.
Gene Stealers coming in from this direction, and these Gene Stealers down here. The first one of these can actually get in range of Damien. They can't attack him, I don't think. But they can get close enough to him. So we're going to have to see how this goes. Yep, there we go.
Enemy sighted.
Brother Damien is doing a heck of a lot of work here. Good lord.
Multiple targets acquired.
1. Again, I've got the feeling that our flamer. Phew-wee. There's a lot of targets there, guys. There's a lot of targets there. And when we move, we're going to be exposing this spawn point as well, so this is going to be a very dangerous turn. It might actually be worth me turning the flame around and dousing this area, just to stop anything from coming up behind us.
Weapon functional.
We can do a focus blast and catch all of those guys, which I think we'll do. But he is starting to run low on his first tank of flamer fuel, and you only get 2 tanks. Can I do that? That would block. That wouldn't block anything, and it wouldn't hit anything either. But a focus fire. No. Okay. Could do a long fire, and that would break up that forward motion there. Let's have a look at this. We're going to have Gene Stealers coming in through here. How many points does he have left? He's got 3 points left, so he can only move and fire once. Now, it might be best to at least limit their approach. No, you know what? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it makes any difference if we lay down flamer fuel or not. How many do we have up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. They can reach him. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that our flamer is going to be vulnerable no matter which way he's looking. So I think that I'm going to try and block that access. No, you know what? We're going to risk it. And we're going to trust in our ranged terminators that they will be able to take down these targets. Famous last words. Oh, good lord, it's a brood lord. Oh, good lord, we are in trouble. And one terminator down. Damien is dead. His head is gone. I had not expected to see a brood lord come up from behind there. He did not stand a chance in melee against that beast.
Weapon malfunction.
We thin their ranks a lot.
My bolter is jammed.
Yeah, and it is looking increasingly likely that this squad will not make it out either. One down.
Targets acquired. The machine spirits have answered my prayers. Our righteous field.
2 down. Cannot shoot him. He only has 1 hit point left though, so if we can move forward a step here.
Move.
There was no way I could have saved Damien last turn. And that's annoying. He missed. He's got 1 more shot at 90%. We're going to take it. Oh, and he failed. And he failed. That is massive. These guys are really difficult to take out. Gonna try. Flamers don't always work on them. It doesn't seem to have affected him this time. Okay. AP do you have? You've only got 2 AP left as well. Is he an Overwatch? No. Okay, well, I think that we are dead then. That was a bad move.
Stay alert, brothers.
A bad move indeed. He could turn around. Let's see, can we get any flame down here? Oh, we could actually. We could get flame here. So let's just see. You can block here. Rather cheekily. And we can turn him around at least. And yes, there we go. Okay. Whew. I think we are going to have to get out of these broad corridors and into this narrower section. Maybe we can cut across. We are still a long way from our target here, guys. This is getting brutal.
Xenos contact spotted.
Okay, he is out of ammo. He has to reload. So, how are we going to do this? We want our sergeant to go last so that he can deploy a tarantula sentry gun here, facing down this corridor. So, how many if we reload, how many AP do we have left? 3. So it's going to be worth turning around and blocking this way.
None shall survive.
And we're going to turn around and fire here. We're relatively clear in front of us by the looks of it. So 1,
Our righteous
2. And then step forward with our sergeant. Put him on Overwatch as defensive measure.
securing position.
Move back
Flag
here.
secured.
Okay.
Beware. They come. Fire movement, brothers. Movement, brothers.
Oh, good lord. This is getting rough, guys. This is getting very rough. Forward there. I don't see any Gene Stealers coming up this way, so we're going to bug out into this narrower corridor. Put down some more flame here. Or, yeah, you know what, we're going to try that. Pardon me, a little bit of a cough coming on. Come in here, I wonder if we can cheekily, yes we can. Okay. Long fire down there. A little bit cheeky, but it's going to save us a bit of hassle here. Turn this way, and he can get to here. Moving forward here.
Advance, brothers.
Our sergeant's going to take 2 steps forward. 1, 2.
My aim is true.
Overwatch.
Weapon
Cool
operation.
down, reload. We don't need to protect from behind, we're okay there. So Overwatch off, he's going to move up here. And it's down to Eberic now to defend against these guys. Our flame has done about as much work as he can do. I think Eberic. Oh, there's another acid more Gene Stealer. Those things are nasty.
We have contact.
Okay. So 3 turn. We'll leave him with 2, but he does need to reload, so
Objective locked. Weapon
here.
at the ready.
Reload his bolter. Gonna take another shot with our flamer here. I'm gonna roast those guys.
The machine spirits guide by fire.
I just noticed that we missed there. That was a bit bad. Never mind.
Purge the Xenos filth.
Okay, make his way up.
I will end.
2 points left, 3 points left, so we move him back 1. This isn't the best place to put it. I prefer to put it further back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If I don't place it, he's going to have to face a lot of melee attacks. Oh well, we're going to try it. We're going to push our luck a bit here. Oh dear.
Down.
Oh dear. There we go. That's it.
Beware the alien.
We have lost our sergeant. And we are badly out of position here. It's not a good idea to have the flamer at the back
Xenos contact spotted.
because of his limited firing arcs, his limited fuel, and his limited range as well. He's got 3 AP left, so we're going to have to push forward here. We can only lose 1 more. Might be that we have to wait until episode 10 before we succeed at this mission. It's proving a little difficult, isn't it?
Enemy sighted. Target.
He's overheated.
Fire movement, brothers.
We've got Gene Stealer right in his face here. Cool down, reload, take a step forward because we need to keep moving.
Flank secured.
Overwatch. There's so many of them. So many Gene Stealers, good lord. Yeah, I think that we have lost this one as well. Not entirely sure how we're going to beat this level. But it's part of the fun, figuring out how to do these things.
Purge the Xenos filth.
There we go, kill some more. Unfortunately, we don't get experience. If you fail the mission, you do not get the experience for all the kills you've racked up.
Beware the king.
Yeah, we're going to lose one here. Yeah, looks like it. Yep, down he goes. Oh, dearie me! We have failed again. 18 turns, we lost all 3 Terminators. 111 kills. We killed more. I think we got further than we did last time. But still, not far enough. How are we going to do this? Demetrikos is our replacement sergeant, and then we have Hagen and Colin as other replacements. Interesting. We have to figure out this one. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Even if we didn't succeed, it's our second attempt at this mission. I wonder if we'll be third time lucky. That's all I've got time for now. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.